trying to tell you, man, these boxers are comical these days, man. Jarrett Hurd, had a minor shoulder surgery. Says that Charlo's not next and that he wants to have a tune-up. But it's more to it than what the article says. I'm going to link the article in the description. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we grinding. And, yeah, he had a minor shoulder surgery. Said he hurt it in preparations for Ayers 90 Lara. But like I said, man, I'm not no regular dude that talk boxing on here. I'm not no fanboy or nothing like that. If you follow what these dudes be saying, man, you'll find contradictions and lies. As soon as Kell Brook, all right, as soon as Kell Brook fought Brandon Cook and Hurd knew he wasn't going to get Kell Brook, and the WBA was pressuring him to have a rematch with Lara, and then Espinoza and Showtime was pressure for him to have a fight with Jermell Charlo. As soon as Kell Brook was off the table, his shoulder was hurt. It was injured. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You did all this popping off at the mouth. You wearing the little lion from Coming to America, saying you're going to come out the jungle and slay the lion and stuff of that nature. And lion's not even in the jungle, but it is what it is. It is what it is. He said you're going to go ahead and slay a lion and beat Charlo. And then, and then you go and say, I want to fight a right-hander. I said, why would you want to fight a right-hander? When you are a right-hander, it don't matter if you face 1,000 southpaws in a row. You are a right-hander. You are orthodox. That is what you see in the gym all the time. You see more right-handers than southpaw fighters. That was a weak. That's when I knew right then and there when he said, "Oh, we fought 3 left-handers in a row. 3 southpaws in a row. We want to fight a right-hander." When him and his coach was saying that shit, I knew they was on some bull sniff, man. And at the end of the day, man, I'm just tired of these boxing pussies, man. I'm just tired of them, man. They all, a lot of them, I ain't gonna say they all, but a lot of them 65, man. Like I said, a lot of these dudes got estrogen. They ain't got no testosterone. They ain't got no nuts. They got coochies, man. And I'm telling you that right now, man. A lot of these dudes, man, can't respect them, dog. You can't respect them if you know what boxing used to be. And you remember when boxers, like Roberto Duran will move up 2 weight classes in a drop of a dime and face pound for pound one of the best fighters in the sport at the time, Sugar Ray Leonard. You knew these dudes weren't scared to lose. They was a bowdy, dog. My Master P voice, but he said, he wanted to take a tune-up, but not only that, he would take a tune-up, and then Takashi Inouye and Julian J. Rock Williams is fighting for the mandatory status to fight Hurd. So after the tune-up, he gonna have a mandatory for the IBF, and then after that, he'll probably have a mandatory for the WBA. So it's another fight that you might not see to 2020, and I can bet my pretty penny on it. This is a fight that you may not never see. Because Hurd might outgrow the weight class and get up out of there and be satisfied with the 3 belts. Yeah, including IBO if you include that, all right? And, what you can hope for is hopefully, Charlo and Jaime Munguia, when Jaime Munguia get a couple more fights in by next year, that's what you want to see, That's what you'll get. That's going to be the premier fight. You get at 154 pounds. But Charlo needs to fight Lara right now. Let Lara, get his shot and get it in. Just get that shit over with. I know it used to be an old brotherhood and an old mentorship. And I know I heard his brother said he might leave Ronnie Shields if Lara and Jermell Charlo fight because how close and knit they are. And he going to take his brother's side every time. So, it is what it is. That's their prerogative on that. That's their little family affair. I understand that all their kids still play together. And, their family still get together and do things like that, and Jermell don't want it to happen. Obviously, I don't care. I need to see a big fight at 154. But like I said, man, these dudes ain't thorough, man. These boxers ain't thorough. These dudes, man, just how they wear their purses and they tight pants and all this gay shit they wearing, man. Man, these boxers is whack. And people get mad. Well, Charlo ain't did this. If Charlo ain't did this, why you need to do all this? Why you need to, do all this barking? You willing to fight Kell Brook? With a shoulder injury, quote unquote, as soon as Kell Brook fights somebody else. And everybody knew Kell Brook wasn't going to fight Hurd. I don't care if he said his name or not. Everybody knew Kell Brook wasn't going to fight Hurd. All right? We knew that. As soon as Kell Brook go down the toilet, then he talking about he got a shoulder injury. Like, get the hell out of here, man. Get up out of here with that, man. See, some of y'all might not can't understand and sniff out bullshit, and that's why your girl, fuck your best friend on you, or she backdooring you and playing you like a joystick. and the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? But real individuals, we already know. You already can sniff out the BS, man. You know what? You already can tell when somebody on that bull sniff, and you heard on that bull sniff. This a fight that I bet may not happen. You know, I would slightly favor this fight not happening. You know, I would. And at the end of the day, man, you know, as soon as he got that belt, I'm the A side and it's a business, and I say, you know what, dog, this fight ain't gonna happen. At the end of the day, Charlo got the shit end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? You know, and people say, well, Hurd had 3 hard fights in a row. There wasn't no 3 hard fights in a row. He made those fights hard. You know, just as Austin Trout was old as hell when Charlo fought him, he was old as hell when fucking Hurd fought him. You know what I'm saying? You know, Lara, he was the best of the rest, I would believe. You know, I agree. He's the best of the rest. But he wasn't no spring chicken. You know, but that was a tough fight. I give him that. But Tony Harrison, that wasn't no tough fight. Tony Harrison was boxing him up until he got tired. That dude was a local Detroit fighter for a long time before he stepped up on the scene. And he had just got knocked out 2 or 3 fights before that. You know what I'm saying? You know? So old buddy, he wasn't no world beater. He wasn't no world-class blue-chip fighter, Tony Harrison. And Austin Trout wasn't no blue-chip fighter. He was an old past his prime fighter. So those weren't 3 tough fights. Those were two fights that he made tougher than he had to make. Because he's a limited fighter. You know? He's a limited fighter, and he don't want no smoke with Charlo. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And now he talking about tune up. I mean, you ain't gonna see this fight till 2020. 2020 is lining up to be the greatest year in boxing. There's gonna be a whole bunch of fights y'all waiting on. You ain't gonna never get to see, man. Because these fighters is whack, man. You know, they soft. A lot of these fighters soft, sissified. And at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. And nobody want to be competitive no more. But don't forget, we got the new College Sports page popping off. S1210, College Sports Most Wanted, Media Cali Enigma, Classic Sports TV. Go ahead and subscribe. The link is in the description. Definitely appreciate everybody that's supporting. You need to get at me. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description. Questions, you know, or, you know, video requests. And also share. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon one time for the one time. But, y'all know, we back on the boxing grind. 2 quick morning videos, man. And we'll continue to stay on the sports grind all day. And see what happened to NBA free agency and everywhere else. We gone.